Hello students, today we will discuss about the topic number theory, BSc 3rd semester paper 1, algebra and number theory. I am Sujata Tallur, assistant professor in mathematics. In this session, we will discuss about the Fermat's theorem and we will solve some examples on Fermat's theorem. So let us take the first proof of the Fermat's theorem. That is, if P is a prime number and n is a positive integer relatively prime to P, then n raised to P minus 1 is congruent to 1 mod P. Proof goes like this. We shall first prove n a plus b raised to n P congruent to a raised to P plus b raised to P mod P for every prime number P. For this we use the binomial expansion, that is, we use the binomial expansion for a plus b raised to P, and then this a plus b raised to P can be written as a plus b raised to P minus a raised to P plus b raised to P equal to PC1 a raised to P minus 1 into B, PC2 a raised to P minus 2 into B square, so on PC P minus 1 a raised to 1 B raised to P minus 1. Let us call it as equation 1. So PCR can be written as P into P minus 1 P minus 2, so on P minus R plus 1 whole divided by R factorial, which is an integer. So R is less than P, and hence P cannot divide any factor of R factorial. So that implies P divides PCR. So from equation 1, P divides a raised to a plus b raised to P minus a raised to P plus b raised to P. So therefore a plus b raised to P minus a raised to P plus b raised to P is congruent to 0 mod P, or we can write it as a plus b whole raised to P is congruent to a raised to P plus b raised to P mod P. Similarly, we can write this for a plus b plus c whole raised to P. So generalizing this way, that is a1, a2, a3, so on an whole raised to P can be written like this. So now put a1 equal congruent to a2 equal to a3 equal to an equal to 1. So by putting these equal to 1, we will get n raised to P congruent to n mod P. Now this can be written as n into n raised to P minus 1 congruent to n into 1 mod P, or n raised to P minus 1 is congruent to 1 mod P. Now let us move to the second proof, that is Fermat's little theorem. The statement is, if P is a prime number and A is a positive integer relatively prime to P, then A raised to P minus 1 is congruent to 1 mod P. Since A comma P equal to 1, then the numbers A, 2A, 3A, so on P minus 1 into A leave the different reminders, that is 1, 2, 3, so on P minus 1 in some order when divided by P. So this can be written as A is congruent to R1 mod P, 2A is congruent to R2 mod P, 3A is congruent to R3 mod P, and so on. P minus 1 into A is congruent to Rp minus 1 mod P, where R1, R2, R3, so on R raised to Rp minus 1 are the reminders of 1, 2, 3, so on P minus 1 in some order. So multiplying all these, will get P minus 1 factorial into A raised to P minus 1 is congruent to P minus 1 factorial into mod P, or this gives A raised to P minus 1 is congruent to 1 mod P. Let us solve some examples. The first example, prove that n raised to 16 minus 1 is divisible by 17 or n comma 17 equal to 1. Given 17 is a prime number. So, and it is given that n comma 17 equal to 1. So, by using the Fermat's theorem, that is n raised to p minus 1 is congruent to 1 mod p, we can write it as n raised to 17 minus 1 is congruent to 1 mod 17, or 17 divides n raised to 17 minus 1 minus 1, or 17 divides n raised to 16 minus 1. That is nothing but n raised to 16 minus 1 is divisible by 17. Let us take the next example, that is prove that n raised to 16 plus a raised to 16 is divisible by 85 if n comma 85 equal to 1 and a comma 85 equal to 1. Now 85 can be written as 17 into 5, where 17 and 5 both are prime numbers. So since 17 is a prime number, by applying the Fermat's theorem, we can write n raised to 17 minus 1 is congruent to 1 mod 7 and a raised to 17 minus 1 is congruent to 1 mod 17. So n raised to 16 minus a raised to 16 is congruent to 0 mod 17. So that implies n raised to 16 minus a raised to 16 is divisible by 17. Call it as equation 1. Similarly, we can write n raised to 16 minus a raised to 16 is divisible by 5. Call it as equation 2. From equation 1 and 2, we can write n raised to 16 minus a raised to 16 is divisible by 17 into 5. That is n raised to 16 minus a raised to 16 is divisible by 85, or this can be written as n raised to 16 is congruent to a raised to 16 mod 85. So I have given some exercises to solve by yourself. The first one, prove that x raised to 12 minus y raised to 12 is divisible by 91 if x and y are co-prime to 91. And the second one, 5 raised to 10 minus 3 raised to 10 is divisible by 11. For this session, I have referred the following books: N.P. Bali, The Algebra by Lakshmi Publications; U.R. Tyagi, The Elementary Number Theory and Trigonometry, that is Rising Star Publications. Thank you students. Thank you for watching.